YouTube? I'm back at you guys with another video. It's been a while. I'm so sorry that I'm like behind on videos, but this week I got you guys a couple of story times that I think you guys might enjoy. Sorry for the inconvenience, you know. Your girl been going through it. I'm just now waking up to go to my physics lab. I've been super fucking stressed because of chemistry, but we're not gonna get into it. Since I'm already getting ready, I could give you guys a little story time. A little fun little story time. Oh shit, this shit not coming out. Yeah, we're on the last leg with our got to be. And Byanca needs to go to the store, but Byanca's too tired to go to the store, so Byanca's not going to the store. In this video, I'm gonna give you guys a story time about my worst college experience. Yeah, it was a doozy, and there's gonna be two parts to this video, so just be ready for that because it's so many details that I'm gonna have to split the videos, guys. Like, I can't put it all into one. Like, it's just so fucking much. You know what I mean? Like, can't do that. With every story time, I have to give you guys a little backstory as to how we got to the fuck where we was at. So I'm gonna give you guys a little backstory. So the backstory. So what happened was, it was homecoming week, right? And as you know, like, homecoming week on college campuses, you're going out, you're, you know, going to all the parties. There's parties all week, and then of course you have the homecoming game, and they have the tailgate and all the food, and like, it's a whole little party, and all the people from the alumni of the school come, and it's like, it's just a fun time, like, to be in college, for real. So this week was homecoming week, and my roommate and I were going out for homecoming week. I personally don't party a lot because I'm a STEM major. And as y'all know, like, you know how it is if you're a STEM major. If you don't know what that means, it means science, technology, engineering, and mathematics or something like that. Yeah, all of that would include STEM majors. At the time I was biology, I was still considered a STEM major, so my workload was a lot at the time. So I never really got out as much as I would like to. And look, my edges are already done. Just gotta lay them the fuck back down. That one got messed up, y'all. Do y'all see that? Hell no, I gotta go back and fix that. So boom, what happens is, we're going out to all the little festivities and things like that. And the week was going well. The week went really good. Like, went to a party here, went to a party there, kickback, little shit like that. We had a great time. We were drinking literally the day of homecoming, the homecoming tailgate party. Me personally, I don't love football. I don't love it. I enjoy going just to, like, you know, be in the mix, but like, at the same time, I wouldn't just sit down and watch the game on a Sunday. You know what I mean? I'm not that girl. I'm more of a basketball type of girl anyways. And I don't even watch a lot of that. So that should tell you something. So boom. We're at the homecoming tailgate. So we go to the homecoming tailgate and stay the whole time because, of course, we don't like sports and shit like that. The homecoming tailgate, you know, they got the frats and the sororities, and they're strolling and everything like that. Everything's cool, and, you know, they're strolling, doing their thing. There's drinks, there's food at every tent. Like, every sorority and fraternity basically had their own tents, you know, where you could go and get food. And the whole night, y'all, this is why I chose this as my worst college experience, because the whole night I have been getting so many men approaching me. And there's nothing wrong with a man approaching a woman. Nothing wrong with that at all. But you gotta remember, we're not out here with just college students. Some of these people are from the surrounding area. Some of them are alumni, which means they're older, very much older. Not even the young alum. You got the older fraternity guys. Like, I don't even know what you call them because I'm not in that. But they're all there and stuff like that. It's basically a community fucking get together at this point because it's so many people from so many different, like, places and stuff just coming to Lamar to enjoy the festivities and shit. There was this one fraternity guy that approached me, and see, y'all, in this whole story time, you know, I have this one thing that I do when I don't want to be approached by a guy. I give y'all the game. I give y'all the game. Basically, what I do when I don't want to be approached by a guy is I say that my ninja, my nigga is crazy as hell and would kill me if I'm not talking to whoever I'm talking to at the time. So I would tell them this so, like, you know, they would get scared off a little bit and kind of just back up, like, oh, you know, like she's in a relationship, so it comes across clear. But whole time, y'all know I'm single. Like, I'm not in a relationship. So we had some technical difficulties, but we're back and we're better. So, anyways, boom. So we're at the tailgate and everything, and the first guy to approach me was a frat guy. We're gonna say he was of the dog nature, and I'm gonna let y'all draw that together. So this guy of the dog nature, first of all, I don't know if he was like just drunk or if he was off of something, because the way he was talking to me, it made no sense. So he comes over and he's like, hi, oh, hey, how are you? You looking good and stuff like that. He's spinning his little game and shit. And I'm already knowing I'm finna pull out my shit. I'm finna pull out my little lie and we're gonna have a little moment. So he's talking, he's like, you know, you look like you like a bigger guy. Do you like bigger guys? And I'm just like, what? Mind you, I do like big guys. I really do. I like bigger guys. But at the same time, it's like, I was not checking for this man. Mind y'all, I got my little solo cup. I'm walking around, I'm doing my thing. I'm minding my goddamn business. I'm not bothering nobody. I've been drunk since before I got there because we pre-gamed and everything. So I pre-gamed in my room, went and got a whole outfit for the, well, I didn't get an outfit. I made an outfit. I made a whole outfit or whatever. And he's talking to me. And I'm just like, this guy, like, why is he still talking to me? And I couldn't break away. So I'm just like, okay, let me pull out my little thing. So I'm like,
yeah, my boyfriend is here and he's like really crazy. And yeah, he'll kill me if he catches us talking. Like he don't play that.
And so he was like,
oh, you know, I was just trying to see, well, if that don't work out, I'm gonna go ahead and give you my number because I know that shit not gonna work out.
so boom, fast forward. As the night progresses, I keep having more interactions. And it seems like the later it gets, the worse the interactions are getting the whole night. And it's just like, geez. Then we had this other guy, right? He was of the Cain nature. That's what I'm going to say, the Cain nature. I'm minding my business, texting a friend of mine, because I don't believe that a girl like cannot be friends with a guy. If you believe that isn't possible, I pray for your soul, because I mean, I've had successful relationships with the opposite sex and I've never had any issues with them trying to speak to me in some type of flirtatious way or like in a sexual manner and it not be completely platonic, you know? So boom, I'm texting a friend of mine while I'm there, just casually, like bored or whatever. Because at this point, I have been drinking all day. I'm drunk as fuck. I'm not really ready to go, but just like kind of there just to be there type shit. Like I'm just seeing what's happening. I'm not really doing much dancing or anything like that. Not really eating at this point. So this guy of the Cain nature comes from his tent or whatever. And y'all, when I said this man was so fine. Like he was, okay, let me describe him. So this is what he looked like. He had curly hair with the low cut sides. Oh Lord. And then he had a beard. I love beards. I'm like a fiend for fucking guys with beards that connect, of course, because you know the ones. I like my men a little bigger. He was a little bit smaller and he was light skinned. So I knew that was a problem. And on top of all of that, he was a fox, a silver fox. he was a little older, and I could tell it was showing. But I ain't have no problems with that. I didn't have no problems with that. He comes over or whatever, and he starts talking to me. And he's like, when I tell you this man came behind me, he was like, hey, can I speak with you? Like, real mature. It's like,
Hi, beautiful. I just wanted to see what you were doing tonight.
first of all, it's nighttime. We're here at the tailgate. What am I doing tonight? So I'm entertaining it a little bit, and I'm just like,
Oh, nothing. I have no plans after this. What did you want with me? I'm just like, what did you want with me?
he was like,
Oh, I was just trying to get your number so maybe we can meet up or, hang out.
I knew he wanted this. I knew what he wanted. But I was going for it because this man was fine. This man was fine. He was not my type, but he was fine. So he tries to give me his number or whatever. But he sees, like I said, I was texting my friend. He sees my friend's message pop up. Nothing out of the ordinary. He sees it pop up or whatever. And he sees like my message log too, because I go to my messages, and he's like,
Oh, you already got too much going on. Let me get off from over here. Seems like you got enough on your plate.
What do we have, ladies? A fucking clown.
dang, how to lose a guy in 10 seconds. So he leaves or whatever and goes back to his little tent or whatever. And I'm cool with that because at this point I had already spoken to someone I had been wanting to speak to for a long time. And so after that, I was cool off of anybody else there. I just was being polite because me personally, I have a rule now where I don't tell men in public no. And this is a big thing for me because I've had incidents where I have told a man no, and it's come across a little the wrong way. It was taken the wrong way. So basically, they didn't take no for an answer type shit.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you, but I have to charge.